Let us continue with number 2 of this theory of indices. So the question here says, simplify the fourth root of 81a exponent 6 all over 16 exponent 2 times negative 2 raised to 3 everything raised to 0. Okay, solution. For us to be able to evaluate this or simplify this, so we're going to recall some laws of indices or laws of exponents. So we need to recall this. Number 1, the first law that we are going to apply here, there are different laws which we are going to apply here. So first law says, if I have a or a number exponent 0, it will give us 1. So don't forget that. Now also, if I have a raised to 1 over n, it will give me the nth root of a. So in that case, a here now is now 81 over 16. And not just only that, if I also have a exponent m, then having n outside, it will give me a exponent m n, because we're going to multiply the outside exponents. And not only that, we also have another law which we are going to apply here. We also have, if I have a raised to power m, then all over a raised to power n. So this is division. So it will give us a raised to power m minus n. Now we are going to apply these laws to this question. Now, let us go to the question. Here, what we are going to do now, this is the fourth root of 81. So let us split what we have inside the roots, okay? So I'm going to split it to become like this. Going to give us the fourth roots of, we have 81 over 16, then times a over 6 all over a squared, then times negative 2 raised to 3, then raised to power 0. Okay, now here we are going to apply that law which I stated earlier, the law of division, to the one that is having a raised to power 6 over a raised to power 2, so that we can now have the fourth roots of 81 over 16, then times, we take one of the a, become a raised to power 6 minus 2, because of this law where we have a raised to power m over a raised to power n become a raised to power m minus n. So this is what we just applied. Now we then move further. We have times, the whole of this one becomes 1. So this is 1. So anything multiplied by 1 is that thing. So we are not going to be interested in this term anymore. So what we're going to do now becomes, this will now imply the fourth root of 81 over 16, then multiplying a exponent 4. So this is what we have now to work with. Now, we are going to distribute this fourth root. Sorry, this is fourth root. This is the fourth root. Let's distribute the fourth root now to every term in the bracket, inside the radical. Now, becomes the fourth root of 81 over 16, then multiplying the fourth root of a exponent 4. Okay, good. Now let us also move further by saying this here becomes the same thing as fourth root of 81, then all over the fourth root of 16, then multiplying the fourth root of a raised to power 4. Good. So this is one of the laws of surds. Whenever we are having a common root to a numerator and a denominator, so we can distribute it individually. Even if it is multiplication, also it is also distributed individually. So that is where we now have here the fourth root of 81 means which number will multiply itself into 4 times to give us 8 in 1. So that's where we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 27, times 3 is 81. So which means the fourth root of 81 is 3. Now, what about 16? So to multiply itself 4 times to give us 16. That is equal to 16. So as you can see, so the fourth root of 16 is 2. Now, what about that of a? It means it will now give us a raised to the power 4, then 1 over 4, according to that law of indices. So which means this 4 here will cancel out this. So we just have a. So final answer becomes 3a over 2. So this is our answer to these indices. I hope you understood it. If that is true, help us to share this post. Bye.